Hello and welcome to the 4th edition of ShoutAbout. As ShoutAbout has almost been running for about a month now, I thought I'd mark the 4th week period with a podcast. So what's been happening this week in HabboRP? Flagging your account. From today onwards, moderators or administrators will not be flagging accounts. The reason being is that so many people are asking for this on a daily basis. I mean, I can just enter a room and 4 or 5 people sometimes will be like, flag me. Now, the reason why we're not doing this is why we have the VIP in play, is so that you can do this yourself. So if you do want to become a VIP, I've listed some of the features below, so just scroll down a little and you'll be able to see them. And flagging, and if you don't know what flagging is, it basically means you can change your character's name, and you can do that yourself. Just sign up to VIP, read the instructions below, and yeah, so just don't ask us anymore, guys, because we won't be flagging accounts unless, of course, they're against the RP rules. So if it's not a roleplay related name, or if it's a rude name. Now, the next piece of news is gang bots. Now, you may have seen these bots floating about near the turfs, and basically they protect the gang that have acquired that turf. And I've written more about it below if you want to read that. But basic gist of it is, if you go there, hit one of the gang members, including the bots, they'll be on you pretty quickly, and some of them are very strong, so be careful about hitting anywhere where those bots are. If you're in a gang and your gang acquires that turf, then those bots are then assigned over to yourselves, and then they protect you. It's the same with allies as well. If you're an ally with a gang, they'll help protect you. If you're an enemy of a gang, then the bots will go after you. Okay, the next piece of news on the agenda is the Do Not Disturb command that we've added. The reason we've added this is because of your feedback. Your feedback is very important to us, and it's the reason that this function has been added. Now, whilst in game, if you type :DND, it means that no one will be able to send you a private message, which is handy for those that have perhaps minimized their screen and aren't reading the messages. And like myself, sometimes I'll minimize it, I'll do other things if I'm typing things up on the Otaku forums, and sometimes I'm not there to answer people's messages. So this will be very handy for myself, because I don't want to feel like I'm being rude. If I'm not on Do Not Disturb, it means that I'm available to answer your messages. Okay, something is coming. Yes, indeed, something is coming on HabboRP. Now, a few of you have asked, Jay, where have you been over the last few days? Have you been neglecting us? You've run away? No, I have been about, I promise you. It's just that I've been elsewhere on HabboRP, just arranging something, working on a project that will be revealed soon. And as I've mentioned on the article below, it will be worth the wait. And it's probably going to take me about another week, maybe a little bit more, just to finish it off, and then it needs a bit of coding, etc. But you'll soon see when that's out. Okay, the next thing on the list is the Random Grand competition. Now, if you want to enter Random Grand, all you need to do is just pop me a message on the Otaku forum. I've included a link if you just scroll down, and just include Random Grand in the subject, and in the message field put your HabboRP name. I'll literally scroll through the list on a weekly basis, just click on a random user, and then that user is selected to win 1,000 credits. Can't be that hard, can it? Making it very easy for you guys. Okay, so last week's winner was Katie Mikhailov, so well done to you. I'll find you at some point and issue you your 1,000 credits. Your shout. Now, I invite any community input. I appreciate your input. I welcome it. I want you to send me any articles or any announcements if you're a manager or even a worker at an organisation. Just include a brief description or your article, and include your HabboRP name as well. That's quite important. And if you are writing on behalf of an organisation on HabboRP, then please include your role as well. If you're a manager, supervisor or worker. Now, I'm not going to read out all of your shouts, but if you scroll down you can read through. We've had a few there this week. As I said, I welcome any community input, and likewise, if you could think of anything else that I should be shouting about on next week's issue, then please feel free to pop me a message, because your input is very important to me. Okay, so that's it for this week's ShoutAbout. I appreciate all the messages that were sent to me on the forum with the input that I've used on this week's ShoutAbout. So until next week, guys, and thanks very much. Bye bye.